Dr. J. William Langston conducted a remarkable study in the 1990s to investigate the relationship between surgery and the placebo effect, particularly in patients with Parkinson's disease. There were two patient groups included in the study design. Deep brain stimulation surgery was actually performed on the real surgery group. The goal of this surgical treatment is to reduce Parkinson's disease symptoms by implanting electrodes in particular brain regions. The other group underwent a procedure referred to as a sham or placebo. In this instance, the patients had a surgical operation that included incisions and the look of a legitimate procedure, but there was no therapeutic intervention or electrode installation. Let's take a closer look at the placebo effect. Consider this: your mind possesses immense power. Even if it isn't a true treatment, believing that something is helping you can make you feel better. It isn't about the physical treatment, it is about what you believe is going on within your body. In this study, researchers discovered that people's views and attitudes had a significant impact on how they felt, regardless of whether they had actual surgery or not. So, what does all of this mean? It demonstrates that our minds have a huge impact on how our bodies feel. Even when nothing physical is done, our thoughts and beliefs can have an impact on our health. It's similar to a mind-body link. That, my friend, is the placebo effect, a striking proof of how our ideas can shape our experiences and make us feel better even when there is no physical treatment involved. Isn't that mind-boggling? Let's look at how an ordinary guy named Joe who wants to make a positive shift in his life might use the fascinating power of the placebo effect in several elements of his daily routine to improve his life. Positive morning rituals. Joe decided to change his morning routine. Rather than fearing the day ahead, he began each day with positive affirmations. "Today is a day of opportunities," he said in front of the mirror, "and I am fully capable of handling whatever comes my way." This modest act set a good tone for the rest of his day, inducing the placebo effect as he began to believe in the possibility of favorable outcomes. Visualization for professional success. Joe experienced obstacles in his demanding employment, which frequently resulted in stress. To combat this, he began to incorporate visualization techniques. During his breaks, he closed his eyes and imagined the successful completion of his initiatives. Joe imagined himself successfully managing obstacles, gaining recognition for his achievements, and reaching professional milestones. Because of the placebo effect, this mental rehearsal not only lowered tension but also increased his confidence and performance. Magical goal setting. Joe set precise personal goals in order to create meaningful improvements in his life. These ranged from making healthier choices to taking up a new pastime. Joe set down not only the actions required to reach each goal, but also positive affirmations linked with achievement. By continuously repeating these beliefs, he found himself inspired and driven, seeing the placebo effect in action as his thinking transformed toward achievement. Surrounding himself with positive people. Joe examined his social circle and chose to spend more time with positive and encouraging people. He had chats that encouraged and inspired him. Joe's optimism grew as a result of these interactions, enhancing the placebo effect as he began to sincerely believe in the great prospects he envisioned for himself. 5. Rejoicing in small victories. Joe began to rejoice in even the little achievements in his life. Joe recognized his accomplishments, whether it was finishing an exercise, sticking to a healthy eating plan, or completing a job task ahead of schedule. The act of celebrating reinforced his belief in his ability to influence positive change, resulting in a self-sustaining cycle of progress powered by the placebo effect. Joe's life was revolutionized as a result of his deliberate efforts. Because of his optimistic views and aspirations, the placebo effect became a powerful driver for personal progress. Joe's experience reminds us that the most significant changes can sometimes come from within, as the mind's influence on our well-being is a force to be reckoned with. See you in our next video.